Hi, this is Nancy over at rollingthroughrvlife.com. We're on YouTube. Please follow us. We have some great insights on places to travel, things to do. We love to have fun. That's all we like to do is have fun. So, anyways, I'm here with my partner, and I'm going to ask him a question every night of things that maybe can help somebody get to their next level in life. I found that he's very spiritual. We both are. But I found that some of his insights is probably better than I can probably talk about. So I'm going to turn him on to him. This is Leonard.
Well, I'm lucky. I don't think I'm so much lucky. I will say that I have a very good outlook on life, and it's only been the last 10 or 15 years where I found that outlook. I spent the first 40, 50 years of my life trying to figure out where I was headed, what my purpose was, and what I was doing. I'm 69 today on Father's Day. I'm going to be 70 shortly, and it's a good day for introspection, looking at myself. So it's a good question to ask today. I will say my life started to change 10 or 15 years ago when I was influenced by some very good reading material and very interesting things that made me look at things differently. And probably the most important of that was to look inside and to go within. I found out that if you don't go within, you will go without. All the things that we're looking for in life are all based on how we look at life. And I have found in my own personal life, and speaking only for myself, that when I stopped having an investment in what other people thought of me, and I stopped having a investment or emotional response to the things that happened around me, I found that I wasn't looking for a specific outcome anymore, and I was quite happy with how things went. If I did the right things, it seemed the right things happened. So it's not luck to me. It's about realizing that you can only be responsible for yourself, how you respond to the things that happen to us, and that really we're only here for one reason on this earth, and that is for experiences. We're here to become the best person we can be. We're here to evolve. We're here to find out who we really are in our heart, not in our mind, not in our body, but in our soul, in that thing that we all search for, that we spend so little time talking to and so much time feeling. I think you have to really stop to take a moment and realize that we are not our bodies, that when our bodies go, we'll still be around, we'll move on to wherever it is you believe we move on to, but energy never dies. I think when you start realizing that you can't look at things completely intellectually, because a lot of it makes no sense in today's world, and if you emotionally respond to everything, that's only 1/3 of who you are. So we are all based on our physical, our emotional and mental, but more importantly our soul. And when we realize that it's our soul that we're responding to, and that our soul is eternal, and that our soul really needs to react and respond in the way that is appropriate, and that is just to be the best person you can be, because we're all one, and it all comes down to love. That's my best advice for tonight.
And Leonard, what books have changed your life?
Well, I've read a lot of different books, and I'm always in the process of evolving, and I will say that it started out with Simple Conversations with God by Neale Donald Walsch. It changed my life in multiple ways. Most recently, I'm involved with a lot of Deepak Chopra, a lot of Sanjay Guru, a lot of metaphysical, internal engineering, making myself a better person, regardless of the things that happen around me, because I can't control all this, but I can manifest my own destiny. And that's when you say I've been lucky. That's not being lucky. That's just realizing that the universe is a big copy machine. It responds to whatever you put out there. If what you put out there is that I need to make money, you'll find very quickly that the universe will give you that feeling of needing to make money. If on the other hand you start living your life in abundance, you have to use some common sense, but you live your life in abundance, know that things are good, getting better. If you can't get from Z to A right now because life is not really going good for you financially or whatever the situation may be, I think you need to stop and take a breath and realize that maybe what you be put out in the universe is that things are getting better every day. Maybe you put out there that I'm feeling better every day. Maybe better things are happening to me every day. Maybe abundance and bounty is right around the corner. All these things, if you can't get all the way there, you start by getting there slowly. I won't go into my background, but it took me a long time to get to where I started to understand that I'm manifesting my own life in every way, shape, and form. And I got tired of the way some of the things were going. I am very happy and very content in my life today, but it's only come from a lot of work about who I am, who I'm not, and where my soul is going to be and trying to be, and understanding that energy never dies. And when this soul passes, I'm 70, as I mentioned, going on 70, when this soul passes from this body, this soul ain't stopping there. I got a lot of things to do still. This is just one stop along the way, and I'm going to enjoy every minute of it. But I appreciate the question.
Okay, well, good insight. Thank you.
That's all you get from me today.